Alright, this is Capcom Fighting Collection 2. I would have played it yesterday, but I fell asleep at the wheel. Playing, well, not playing, but actually doing my work. So I decided to play Gravity Rush 2. Thought that would be the end of that, and then I went to do my work and I started to fall asleep and I realized, well, I'm more tired than I thought. But thankfully I was able to download yesterday, which was the 5th. Um, the the 15th, not the 5th, the 15th. Um, Officially released on the 15th, but I believe pre-released on the 14th. I don't know how it went, but people were playing it on the 14th, even though it was stated for the 15th. Originally, it was stated to be released on the 12th, but I guess they push it back a few days, or maybe like same as every game, it has to be certified by PlayStation before it can actually be downloaded by anyone. They need to know that your game is not going to destroy, people's experience, or the console itself. Like it comes with virus, so they need to certify that the system it doesn't have virus attached to it, or should I say the game itself doesn't have malicious viruses attached to it. So they have to certify to see it's good, certify to see that it works, certify to see that it's playable, yeah, and then they authorize you to release it. So all things that are suspicious, anything that human rights, civil rights, all kinds of things that you wouldn't think about are propaganda related has to be evaluated when it comes to video games. Just like everything in life, you have to know that the people who are making the game will have agendas they're trying to push forward using games, or individuals not in this country have agendas they're trying to push through in the game, or subversive type materials type of stuff you wouldn't think about when you're playing games, but they're actually used. You'll be surprised all the type of bullshit that people would do just to get a point across. So plus it's also mostly just the manual accountants trying to make sure all the I's are dot and all the T's are crossed and all that stuff. So I am playing this, which should have been played yesterday, but I'm playing this today because, well, I didn't have time to do it because I was falling asleep, but that's what I'm going to play. So for today, I'm just going to do an hour because I have to do other things later on. But I'm going to be playing Project Justice, and of course, SNK, Mark of the Millennium 2001, which is going to be this one. So it's going to be just Project Justice and Mark of the Millennium 2001 today. Probably mostly Project Justice today, and Capcom versus SNK 2. Power Stones and other games are like Power Stones. I'll probably play separate from any other game. I'll probably play Power Stones 1 and 2 on two different and on a different day. Um, but yeah, all these games are more than enough to give me more than enough time to cover. So for Power Stones 1 and 2, I could play those on the same day. Project Justice and Capcom versus SNK 2 play another day. Then Plasma Sword and Capcom versus SNK 1, and of course play that on a different day, and of course Capcom Fighting Evolution, and of course Street Fighter Upper play on a different day. So I have one game I could play for each day. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, about 9. It's a total of 9 games, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, let me start from Street Fighter Alpha 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, total of 9 games. So 9 games within 9 days. Not including the days where I'm super busy doing other stuff. So this is more than enough games to cover me for the remainder of May. Each one of them by themselves are more than enough. But for today, I'm just going to do 1 hour uh, of Project Justice, and of course of Capcom vs SNK 2. So I'll check out the gallery first. Yeah, so these are the games I'm playing today. Project Justice, of course SNK2. So for each day I'm going to play like each individual game before the end of May. But for today I'm just going to play 2 of them for about an hour, just because. I'll start with Project Justice just to get me into it. I could play online, but you know what? Let me play online just to have fun. Casual match. I'm gonna get wiped out because I'm just jumping into it without no practice. How long has it been? These are all games from the 90s, I believe. The 90s and early 2000s, so that's like more than 20 years of content. Game version, Japanese version, either. Choose one or more games to play. Select game. Rise Justice. Okay. Confirm. Basic standby. In-game standby. Here's the thing, I doubt anyone is playing it, because everyone's playing Doom Dark Ages now. But fighting games are mostly for fighting game people, so I'm not gonna wait on anyone, forget that. I only got an hour, so I don't have time to wait for someone to join. Yeah, why not go Japanese version? Who cares? Oh, wait a minute. Actually, maybe it's... if no one has ever played Project Justice, maybe it would be a good idea just to put it in English. Arcade or story. Oh, I think Project Justice Arcade was the story. Or maybe Rival Schools had the story in Project. Yeah. The arcade was the story.
全国の高校を襲撃した事件は無事解決し、生徒たちは今では何事もなかったかのようにまた繰り返しの日常へと戻っていった。しかし今また学園に戦慄が走ろうとしている。学園に何が起こったのか。
Okay, so subtitles are English. That's fine. I like it anyway in Japanese when they're talking. Hayato. Okay, actually maybe... actually, no. Setup. Display sounds, control systems. No. Like, I believe people might be confused if... oh, wait a minute, but this is the English version. What the hell? If it's the English version, why are the names in Japanese? I think I know why. Rival Schools was fully made in English, while Project Justice was just dubbed over. Yeah. I think that's what happened. Project Justice was officially released in Japan, while Rival Schools was released in the US. So I'm playing the Japanese version. I can't believe it's here, man. This is beautiful. I don't even need to evaluate this. I don't need to evaluate shit. This is what's called a good day. Oh, I picked the wrong school. Jesus. Alright, the wrong school. You could choose what school you want to fight with. That's the best part about this game. You could choose. Quit and save. That was the best part about Rival Schools. There was no specific protagonist. Wait, quick save. I wasn't. Quit and save. Story mode, free mode. Okay, these guys, yes. So I could have picked any school, but I choose not to. This used to be at the arcade. You put in your money. I think it was like 50 cents. And you play the game. Man, this is a beautiful day, man. Like, Bloodborne is my #1 game, but the game directly after it is Capcom vs. SNK 2 Millennium Fight 2001, which was part of the collection. Well, not part of Rival Schools, but Rival Schools followed directly afterwards. And then third place was, Resident Evil 2, the original. So third place was Resident Evil 2. One was second place. Resident Evil 2 was either second place or third place. But Project Justice and Capcom vs. SNK 2 were always in my top 10 and top 20. If it wasn't for Bloodborne, I believe Capcom vs. SNK 2 would have been my #1 game. Like, I don't see a lot of, see, this is what I'm kind of sad of. A lot of women don't play fighting games because they don't find it to be as interesting. And that always bugs me, because I see a lot of women love to play video games and stuff, but like, I wonder why they don't play fighting games. And I realize that there's something about fighting. Some of them that they don't find there's much to gain from just brawling and stuff. Same as racing games. Not to say I guarantee if this was released today, a lot of women would be playing it because it's extremely fun. I'm just messing around. I could kick his ass easy. But I have to get used to the moveset. I have to remember the blocks and the rolls. I remember the superpowers. Rolling back dodge. Like playing against the AI is so easy. I don't believe this has a hard mode. I could be wrong. Actually, let me see. Quick save, quick load, display. Yeah, there's no hard mode. It just gets progressively hard as you play. I just have to remember the roll, the grab. It'll take me a while to get used to it. Oh shit. Oh yeah, there's interruptions. Shit, I forgot they're interruptions. You're only giving a certain time to do it. Interruptions and the combo. There's sick aerial combo times as well. Come on, come on. Yes, 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 yes. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting there's interruptions, there's combos. Okay, so there's team up combos, then there's interrupters, then there's regular combos. There's regular combos with powers. There's combos, there's regular combos with powers. There's interrupters. There's combos, there's interrupters with combos, then there's combos, and then there's combos with powers. There's 5 different types. Another reason why I had love rival schools. Plus there's also taunting and intimidation. Intimidation, I think, is part of the interrupter or is part of the taunting. Because these are high school students, so they all act immature. I think Hayato and I think Kyosuke and Kyosuke, Hayato, and another character were my favorites. I know Hayato is a bad guy, but Kyosuke, Hayato, and it could be the girl. If it wasn't Hinata and Kyosuke and Hayato, it was either Hinata, Hayato and the biker chick. Forgot her name. Azumi. I think it was her name was Azumi. I forgot the lore of rival schools. There was something about during a period of Japan there was some unrest, and in order to keep, you know, the troubled schools from falling apart, or to keep gangs from invading the schools and stuff, schools set up like this, it's like a club or something for people who could keep, like, regulate people from gangs from joining the school, or from invading schools. But the club was more like a bodyguard type of club, or like people who would like to fight and brawl. So it wasn't like they were trying to guard the school. It's more like they were trying to regulate students who like to brawl all the time by putting them in a fight club. That's part of the school. You know, the troublemakers are the school. Ooh! Oh, she's fast. Shit. No. That's what I get for trying to grab. Oh, she's smart. Oh, this one is smart. Oh, this one is smart. Okay. She was smart. Okay. More aggression. Oh, she's good.
これがあなたに送るレクイエムです。
Continue. しっかりしろ。今ならまだ間に合う。
Get up.
僕には勝てないよ。ラウンド1、ファイト。
おそ松様。
What? I thought I had that one. What? She's cheesing. Oh, that's some cheesing ass shit. Oh, she was cheesing like hell.
Round 2, fight.
Woo. What? Oh, interrupters. No, 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 counters, counters. There's also counters. Ah, shit, I keep forgetting about that. Interrupter counters, or interrupter counters. Oh shit! She's going in. Oh, okay, okay. Damn. Alright. I really gotta remember how to do the grabs and interrupters. Actually, no, continue. I was trying to see. Actually, I was trying to. Trying to switch to a different team. So it was always Hinata. I think it was Hinata and See, now that I played Kyosuke, I believe it wasn't Kyosuke. I believe it was Hinata, Hayato, and Akira. I think it's either Hinata or Akira. Yeah. No, that's no good. Switch characters. Wait, can't... Okay, so that's intimidation. Yeah, it wasn't this. This wasn't her official team. I think story mode will give me her official team. Free mode just gives me the whatever team that she was on. Oh, okay. So the pianist and violinist, or violinist slash pianist, was from this school. Okay. Yeah, so the story of rival schools is like schools were getting so bad that they had to like have their own personal gangs in order to keep things under control. But then I believe someone saw it as an opportunity to use said like elite gangs in order to like try to rule Japan, because they weren't like regular like brawlers, and some of them weren't even gangs. They were more like clubs made to keep things intact. But someone saw it as an opportunity to use it to rule Japan, simply because for reasons unknown, like individuals in these schools started to like develop like not just fighting skills but powers with relations to fighting skills. And yeah, schools that had that ability. I'm not sure if it was even something regulated to high schools or towards colleges and stuff. Otherwise, if it was regulated towards colleges as well, it would have been, you know, other stories of rival schools attached to colleges and so on and so forth. People who have powers around the world. But I believe it was only a thing that was authorized in high school. Why that is, I don't know.
与えてやろうってのかい?
Round 1 fight!
Yeah, Akira had some like wicked sick combos. I think she did Shaolin Kung Fu. There was also like guard breaks. So if you guard for too long, your guards get broken. There's also aerial combos. There's also that thing that is if you're the dodge allow you to like move. You couldn't move to the side, but you could dodge out the way from a special attack. So there's tons this game has. If you do a special move, the person can dodge out the way from their special move attack. There's aerial grabs, there's ground grabs, there's counters, there's interrupters, there's guard breaks. This game was so much fun because it had so many different things you could do. Plus there's secret characters you could get unlocked by fighting against hard opponents, like secret challenges you unlock. And then once you unlock those secret characters, you get to play as different costumes of those characters and other secret characters that were also hidden in the game. There's so many. I believe there are more hidden characters in Rival Schools than there are in Street Fighter 2, Super Street Fighter 2. I think there's a total of maybe 20 hidden characters in Rival Schools. Per each school, I believe there's 3 hidden characters. But you know what? I gotta watch out for the time because I gotta head out in like the next 3 hours. So as much as I want to keep playing, I do understand that. I'm just messing around today, I'm not even serious. Like if I really wanted to like kick people's ass in this game, I would just pick Akira all the time, or someone who's kind of resembles Ken or Hinata. Because the thing about Akira, if you get close to her, all she has to do is that, and then you're done for. She has like this defense block attack. So I believe it was Akira, Hayato, and Hinata were my faves. Or I could be wrong. But I know it was a Hayato and Akira and someone else. Alright, so I'll stop it from right now. I don't need to proceed forward. I want to play SNK2. I only have about an hour of this before I have to. It's so good though, I just want to play all of them. Let me see if anyone is you know what? Let me go out and play off online. I guarantee someone is probably playing Power Stones. Let me see if anyone's playing Power Stones too. Basic standby. Confirm. Stay in the menu while looking for an opponent. Let's see how long it will take me to find someone who's playing Power Stones. The thing is, this is Doom week, that's why. Everyone's playing Doom. Like, when this was claimed to release, it was going to be released in the month of May. But the moment people realized Doom was being released, like nah. Because not a lot of people are fighting game people. There's only a few people in the world that are fighting game people. This is why I always say, like, if you're not like really into fighting games, that you probably aren't really into video games. You know? Because you can't really skip over fighting games and play all different type of games. Horror games, role-playing games, drama games, so on and so forth. And then skip over the fighting game arena. There's something wrong about that because it's a game. So you might want to check people who never play fighting games. And it's like, are you really a fighting game person, my dude? Or are you really a video game player if you never played fighting games? Maybe it was the old man. Oh shit! He picked the soccer guy. I'm gonna get my shit fucked up. The soccer guy, all he has to do is keep kicking that goddamn soccer ball.
Round 1, fight!
Yes, I suck.
しとやかな子が可愛いぜ。
I have to remember the aerial combos. Fuck it, Hayato.
Round 2, fight!
Oh, this guy is good. Or maybe I just suck a lot. I think I need to practice. Okay, so there is online matches for rival schools. So let me check online matches for Power Stones.
Capcom Fighting Collection 2.
Oh, that's it. Okay, so in-game standby, you wait and play another game
Power Stone 2.
while you're standing by. Where's standby mode? You have to wait for the actual person. Not sure how that works.
Fight for your freedom. Escape from the castle.
Okay, no. I want to actually see how, if this one has also people standing by. Okay, so there are actually people standing by. Wait, what? For Project Justice?
相手をよく見て。一本決めよ。
I wonder if it's the same person. If it's the same person, then that means the same person is playing. Maybe it's not the same person. I'll see you right now. I picked Power Stones, so maybe I see. It might have been the same guy. I think it might have been the same guy playing Project Justice. Okay, so now that I know that, I can play SNK 2 without waiting for anyone. Or maybe everyone's playing SNK 2. Maybe that's the reason why they bought Fighting Collection 2. I don't know. Yeah, but I'm not gonna wait. So I'm gonna play offline.
Capcom vs. SNK2. Mark the Millennium 2001.
All records are made to be broken. This is the first dream event of the 21st century. If you choose the wrong groove, you may just lose. The winner of
Run,
this tournament
counterattack,
is the strongest team in the world.
dodge,
These fighters are as good as they come.
air guard, dash, counterattack, rolling. Alright, I'll do for C. Let's see. Who was my favorite in SNK 2? Well, Akuma was one of my favorite in SNK 2. I believe either Iori or Kyo. Either Iori or Kyo was my second. I don't think it was Ryu. I think it was Akuma, Kyo, and someone else. Who do I want to start with? I'll start with Kyo. I'll start with something easy. I'll start with Akuma. Nah, Akuma's my last. Let's start with Kyo.
Keep rocking, baby.
Start with Goki.
Next location is New York.
Maybe I shouldn't have started with Kyo. I should have started with Goki.
受けて立とう
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
せいや昇竜拳波動拳波動拳真空脱リア昇竜拳昇竜拳竜巻旋風脚真空波動拳波動拳竜巻旋風脚ビヤビヤビヤ波動拳せいやせいや
This battle is about to explode. Fight!
波動拳せいや
You can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
真空脱力波動拳 波動拳
Freaking Yamazaki, man. I used to hate that shit.
せいや 真空脱力竜巻旋風脚せいや昇竜拳
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! Wow, they came out with KO! Hey, who allowed them to join this tournament? They're way too strong to compete. I mean, what's up with
What time is it? We got like 10 minutes.
Next location is London. This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
昇竜拳
Kouken.
竜巻旋風脚昇竜拳真空波動拳いやす降拳いやせいや真空波動拳降拳竜巻
Live and let die. Fight!
せいや波動拳竜巻旋風脚波動拳
Surprise attack at the start
いや
of the round.
いやせいや竜巻旋風脚真空波動拳
This battle is about to explode. Fight!
I keep forgetting she has that move where she could dodge straight through an attack.
Live and let
Almost had her, but it would have made a difference because she had one more person.
Just look at the expressions
All
on
right.
their faces.
Yeah, so I gotta go.
Intensity in their eyes. It's not too late. Are you giving up already? Check it out.
Maybe one more fight.
This is the first dream event of the 21st century. If you choose the wrong groove, you may just
Counter move,
of this tournament.
small jump,
The strongest team in the world. These fighters
dash,
are as good as they come.
air guard.
Could win the tournament. Only a team with ability, guts. Great. I knew that groove was in your heart. Fighting 2001 is about to begin. Hardcore fans have been eagerly anticipating this event, and now the waiting is finally over. Check your training wheels at the door, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be one incredible battle that won't easily be forgotten. The time has come when the new history is going to unfold.
Oh, the Darkstalkers chick was in here too. I keep forgetting about that. She was actually in there.
Oh man, are you ready for this? This tournament is held under the free ratio system. Keep rocking, baby. Next location is This battle is about to explode. Fight! Yeah! This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
This is why I like Kyo. Like you, I don't think she could roll through Kyo's attack. I don't think anyone could roll through Kyo's attack.
Left eye.
Like once Kyo gets you in a corner, it's pretty much done. Especially the same as Akuma. If Akuma gets you in a corner, it's over for you. Yeah, I think I'll call it a day on this. I don't really have a choice anyway, because I gotta go. But you know what? Let me see. Quit. Let's see if anyone's playing Power Stones. Actually, you know what? Nah. If someone is on standby for Power Stones, yeah, it's gonna suck because I'm gonna keep wanting. That's the one thing about this game when it comes that it has three very good games in it. That's Capcom versus SNK Millennium Fight 2001, and then it has Rival Schools, and then it has Power Stones. Three very good games. Three games that people will be playing all the time, or at least people who like fighting games all the time. You know, and that's another thing I keep saying about, okay, so is someone really a gamer if they don't play fighting games? Like, you don't have to play fighting games at all to be a gamer, but it's very kind of questionable that you call yourself a gamer but you don't ever play fighting games. So, you know, a game is about games, all types of games. So if you don't play all types of games, it means you really are a selective gamer. It doesn't mean you're not a gamer, but it means you're a selective gamer, which means you're not really into video games. You're into certain types of video games. So, you know, I never really consider people who are into selective gamer to be gamers, because I know that they're being prejudiced. You know, freedom is one thing, but being prejudiced against a certain type of game means like you either don't understand that game or the need for that game or why people want to play that game, or you just don't flat out don't care. You want to do whatever the hell you want to do, but you really aren't a gamer, you know. But like, if someone wants to hire you and pay you money to play video games for a living, and you get nothing but shit games, you can't say, well, I'm not going to be a video gamer anymore, or a video game tester anymore, because I play nothing but shit games. Because then that means you were only interested in playing the type of games you wanted to play. You weren't interested in being a game critic and a game tester for video games, which means you weren't really into video games. You were only into the video games you wanted to play. So that's why I always, like, when I see like certain guys playing only certain games, they don't like to play, like, say, role-playing Japanese RPG, and they don't consider those like games in their top 10 list. They're like, bitch, please, you're a selective gamer. You're not a real fucking gamer. Because if someone was to pay you money to do a job in gaming, to test games, and you were to play nothing but Japanese RPG, you would probably quit the first year. Which means you were never really a gamer to begin with, because you only played, you know, selective games. Obviously, only selective games were offered to you. But if majority games you selected were not Japanese RPG, for the purpose of why you were given the money, and you played something else, and that means you were just a selective gamer. You were never really a gamer. You were just doing it for the type of game you like to play. You know, and everyone could say the same thing, you know, lots of people, tons of people could say the same thing. They're like, people do what they want to do. Don't mean they're not something. But here's the thing, but like, listen, you can't call yourself something if you're only going to do a single thing. You know, you really can't say that I'm a football player if all you do is one type of football playing. You know, you only play, like, say, high school football. You don't play college football or college level football or NFL level football. You only play college level football. Or you only enjoy the type of football that's at a certain level. Or you only enjoy soccer as a game itself, as a sport itself, but you don't like any other type of sport other than soccer. So you don't really like sports, you only like soccer. A sport, one sport, as of many different type of sports. Same in video games. You can't say you like video games if you only play one type of video games, one or two type of video games in that genre. Like, I only like to play horror games and role-playing games. But like, so no sports games, no fighting games, no first-person shooter games, no exploration games, you know? Like, the fuck out of here, man. That's why when I see certain women and certain men who would just play certain games, be like, bitch, please, you're playing those games for money to put in your pockets. You don't give a fuck about video games. Like, it's no way in hell someone could claim to be a video gamer if a fighting game or any other type of game that's not within their comfort zone is not on that roster. Like detective games, or first person shooter games, or RTS games, or card games, especially card games. If you don't see someone play a card game at least once or twice within their stream, that person might be selective and may not find it fun. It doesn't mean they should do it. It just means that they're limited, because there's some people who created that game specifically as a form of fun. It's an enjoyment for a group of people, small group of people, but simple group of people. And the people who designed those games put a lot of money and effort into making those games to complicate it, so that it could be like a chessboard game. So if you're not into like tabletop games and only into a certain type of other video games, then you may want to check yourself, man, because then that means that there's something wrong there. Yes, there will always be a type of game that you would never play, and that simply fall into one type. But the moment you hit like 2 or 3 games that you don't play, you know, that's when you start questioning yourself. Be like, man, are you seriously a gamer? I understand everyone should have this one game that they never play, but the moment you start going to 2 or to 3, then there's a problem there. Like, I would never play golf games. The only game I would never play, golf games, because golf is a sport, but I would never play golf games. But I'll play every other sports type game, soccer, whatever, doesn't matter, but never golf. So that's all I gotta say with regards to this. I'm pretty much done. Yeah, this is a fun game. This is a great game. I'm gonna have to play this again tomorrow. I think online there's not a lot of people online who are playing it at the moment. Most people are playing Doom. I was waiting for a casual wait for Power Stones. And I think once it goes past a minute, it should tell me that not a lot of people playing it right now. But then there is someone playing it. But I'm not gonna do it, simply because I have to make sure I get enough rest to do this job that I have to do. So I'll pick this up tomorrow.